guys, it's Alex, and today I'm coming at you from the Mama Luna. And yes, you can see I have the red car, aka Jean Grey, aka whatever the hell you want to call it. So I ended up installing a two-step in the red car, and I said, well, you know what, let me go to the track and test it out. So instead of driving it to the track, which is about 20 minutes away, and potentially breaking it and causing issues, I said, well, let me borrow Jake's trailer, because it's just sitting there, and he was more than nice enough to let me borrow it. So the plan is this. It's a hotter day today, but I'm not trying to make excuses. I want to see what the 60 foot does. So the best 60 foot I got out of it was a 1.53. So I'm going to launch at 4,200 RPMs, first shot. Why mess around? Why creep up on it? Let me just get up there, whack it, and see, see what happens with the car. Either the axles are going to survive and the drive shaft's not going to become a pretzel and it'll get down the track, or it'll break everything right then and there, and I'll just tow it back and just have to replace the parts. No big deal. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take Mama Luna, Palm Beach International Raceway, try to get you the best footage I can. I'm by myself, so I'll do my best to get you guys video from inside the car of the red car. Alright, I got here to Palm Beach International Raceway. There's the Mama Luna in the back. You'll see it momentarily. There she is. I'm going to go tech in. Teching is pretty straightforward. And I'm going to go right up to the staging lanes after I check my tire pressure. And I'm going to go for it. I'm going to go for a 4,200 RPM launch right off the bat, because why not, right? The prep probably isn't that great right now. Big boys haven't showed up, and they usually wait till later on at night when people lay some rubber down. So I'm going to take advantage and then launch it really high and see how the car acts. I'm suspecting it might not make the 1-2 shift, or it'll short shift for whatever reason. When you activate the two-step and launch on the Transbrake on these cars, sometimes they wig out, so they need a little massaging of the shift schedule and the clutches and stuff like that, tune crap, to make it run consistent and hit the 1-2 where I wanted to, which is about 7,400 RPM. Right, let me get teched in, get to the stage lanes, make my first hit. The 60 foot was only 154, but it didn't break. That was cool. That was cool. I didn't data log it. I just looked at the tag and it shifted fine. So I'm thinking of what, an 11.4 based on temperature. Wow, it shifted. I can't believe it. So depending on what this time slip looks like, I'm hoping I can get a couple tenths from this time slip. 154 off the Transbrake, and I think that was the best I did. Foot brake 3,800. I should log it next time. I'm so stupid, but wow, it just worked. It sounded cool, and it launched well. I was very happy. So does that tell me it's 60 foot's any better with the Transbrake? Probably not, you know. But I'm gonna keep fucking around. Why not? Oh, this guy's a trip. This guy likes to fuck with people. Yep, 1135, 121. So, I mean, it's not gonna go tens, but it might go 11.1 because from my first pass to my last pass, I was able to get 2/10. So now, that's 4,200. I can totally move the two-step out of the way or put it at 4,500 to have the two-step sound. And still do what I have to do, but not a bad start. 11:35, 121, 154 60 foot, so it didn't go any quicker 60 footing with a Transbrake than it did a foot brake. So at least we answered that question. If anything, we're going to get a better reaction time. That's 60 foot I've got it naturally aspirated. I'm gonna bump the I'm gonna bump it all the way to 5,000 and let it just slam off of whatever the converter allows it. 151 60 foot. Check engine light, so that's good. I gotta see why I gotta check engine light. I can check it while I roll. Man, the engage is just so awesome. So, catalog, I'm sorry, read codes. Probably transcode. Makes sense. Ran good though. Multiple cylinder misfire. I'll just shut that off in the tune. I guess the two-step is causing a misfire, which I don't give a shit about. But I'll shut it off in the tune just to, I thought I had it off, but what are you gonna do? 150, 160 foot. Thank you, sir. 1123. So I duplicated my personal best. Look at the mile an hour. 122.3. So the plan is to turn off the misfire logic because I do have a two-step. I must have forgotten to do that. Bump up the two-step. I'm bumping up the two-step. I'm going to whatever the fuck the converter allows. 4,600, whatever the fuck. I don't care. All the shit. And 11.1's the goal because 150, 160 foot. That means there's a 1.4 in it. And 11.1 is possible. Hopefully the cooler gets outside, the better. 1123, duplicated it. That's 60 foot on a two-step. 4,400 RPM launch right there. So, all right, look at the log, shut off the misfire logic, go from there. Okay, run number 3. I'm not going to change anything. I'm just going to run it like it was, see if the cooler night helps out. Go from there. Got a storm.
It sounded better on the two-step because we had CO2.
160 foot. So let's change something. Throw the two-step to 4,600. Let's do 4,600, and let's see what happens after I do that. All right, let's go up again. So what are the pros and cons of coming to the track? Pros, get to run the car. Cons, if they recognize you, they're gonna want to talk to you, which is okay. It's not a problem. I don't mind talking to people. But I've spent the last 2 hours answering questions about transmissions, setups, cold airs, tuning. So that's kind of a good thing. People can come here and talk to a tuner, and I'm more than happy to talk to them. But sometimes it gets in the way of what I'm trying to accomplish. But last run here, runs what it runs. I'm done. It's 11 at night. I've been here since 6. So this video, I'm going to be into it for 4 hours and then 2 hours on the editing side. So that'll be 6 hours total. So hopefully I can get an 11.1 out of it. I'm going to launch at the moon, 4,500, and we'll see what it does. Okay, 1127, 121.74. Obviously, did not meet the goals of 11.1. The car still has 3/4 of a tank of gas, so I'm coming next week. That's Skippy. I'm coming next week. Next week, I'm going to prepare better. I'm going to get the car low on fuel, have it be about quarter tank, maybe a little more. Bring fuel just in case it sloshes. Maybe run a hotter fuel, because that's all I can do right now. I am not going to pull more weight out of the car aside from the fuel, and hopefully the weather's a little better next week than it's been. So 1127 with a bomb 5.3. I did 4, I believe, 153s today. We've proven that the Transbrake does not out 60 foot the car by a lot, or out 60 foot braking by a lot, although it did do a personal best 60 foot 1.51. So technically it kind of did out 60 foot, but not so much to have you, the customer, try to put that on your car. So it's not really worth it. But consistency is key, and it did 153 a bunch of times and 11.2 twice in slightly heavier trim. So I'm gonna get out of here. I want to thank Jeremiah Camp for taking video of the outside of the car. I'm gonna get this sucker loaded in the Mama Luna, get out of here, edit the video, and get you more content. So I'm out of here. See you guys later.